are now in Stuart, Florida at a kind of boat rehabilitation facility called Marine Customs Unlimited. The owner, this is Brian O'Donnell. And Brian, you heard about the charity, the I'm Logan It Foundation, what's going on with this pursuit, and kind of tell everybody a little bit about your company and what all you do here.
So John, I was reached out to by Taco Marine and helping out with this project. They found out there were some structural issues with the boat that were above and beyond the means of the people that were doing the work, and they asked, could I help out and implement some of my stuff? I've had a relationship with Taco now for 15 years, implementing their premium products onto my projects. There's one thing I love to do, and it's do it right.
Okay, let's kind of recap a little bit. We discovered a few months back that the transom on the Pursuit was rotted. We took out about a 2-foot wide section of the splash well in order to get to the transom, and then we recored it and we put it in. When doing the project, we had to cut back the stringers, and we noticed that the stringers were, the core material was severely rotted. Okay, what all did you do down below deck to bring it up to today's standards? Because in 1989, it was completely different than what you have to do today with a boat.
So John, what we had to do in the Pursuit after a full analysis and inspection of the situation, we had to remove all the rotten wood. There was a lot of rotten core in the boat. We had to remove the stringers and multiple bulkheads in the bottom of the hull of the boat. Upon inspection with lifting the subfloor up, we noticed the way it was bonded was improper. The way they had the fuel tank supported, where we're hitting into the Coast Guard radiation part, is they were actually taking the deck and supporting it as a floor joist on top of the tank. And you just can't do that. Back in the day, you could do it. Coast Guard's on you now. They're paying attention to things. They're looking for accident, possible things that could cause major accidents, and they're looking to improve on those things. So
could you tell everybody, because this is pretty cool, and this is a little bit different, the construction of the bulkheads that you did, what technique in fiberglass work did you kind of do? Because it's not typical in a fiberglass shop.
Upon building the stringers and the bulkheads in the boat, is we take our core and we actually infuse it with resin.
What did you use?
We used a marine fir plywood.
Okay.
Then we drill holes in it, we build on the flats table, we wrap it in a plastic bag, and we suck a vacuum and we pull the resin through it. It's called infusion. By doing this, you're impregnating the core with the resin to help protect it from rotting in the future and to also give it an enhanced structural value.
Okay, so you reinforced our stringers down below deck. You need them into the transom. Our ribs are the bulkheads that you went ahead and you tabbed in.
Correct.
You replaced the subfloor. I noticed you gel coated the inside of the boat. Truly, when somebody gets this boat, either through the auction or through a raffle or something, however they're going to be donating the boat to the I'm Logan It Foundation, that boat owner is really going to love it.
Well, John, that's the idea. That's the idea of restoring these boats. It's not to just slap something together and fix it up and fix some rotten transom. It's to give the guy a feeling of a new boat in many instances.
You put a third stringer now in between both of those tanks. And I just can't believe the quality of your work.
Whoever gets this boat, whether it's purchased, bought, won, and in raffle, they're going to have a real good feeling of what new boat they actually do have.
Now my guys, just a couple of days ago, went ahead and we brought the tanks here, and then your team actually took them and they put them into the boat, and I got to tell you, it looks amazing. If somebody's interested in having an older boat restored to where it's like practically brand new, okay, and in fact, if you do redo a boat by 70% or more, you can classify it as brand new, a brand new hull. How would people at home actually get you guys?
John, they could reach us at marinecustoms.com, marinecustomsunlimited.com.